let me know if the sound gets, if it's too loud, if you can hear me and the music, because I want to make sure you guys have some beats. All right, you ready? All right, so we're going to stand tall. I'm backing up so you can stand tall. I'm going to need that later. Where's your sister? I know, my sister. I keep telling her to come back. Deep breath up. I know. So if you guys didn't know, my sister came to visit me last week. Her name is Karen Bloom, so you can follow her on Periscope. She's also amazing on Instagram. Hands on your thighs, pull back. All right, no more feet things. Come on, do the workouts with me. Roll the back and down. Curl that lower back and down. One more. All the way up. Roll those shoulders. And she inspires me. You guys have somebody like that in your life who inspires you? My sister's pretty incredible. All right, deep breath up and relax. Good. Take one leg back. I got to move my little ottoman because we may use that later. You guys probably have living room furniture in your way. That's all good. We're going to use it. All right, so you're going to take your left leg, and if your hip is out, turn it in and come straight down and lift. We're just getting warm. Don't you dare try to start exercising when your body is cold. It will be so mad at you later. Push all your weight through that front heel. Okay, so if your knee starts to shift forward, pull the weight back and then push. You should be able to tap your toe up and lower. Exhale. Good. As you do this, if you did our butt exercises yesterday, you're probably going to feel it a little bit more here. That's okay. A little extra breath. Push through that heel. You may feel it in your quad and in your glute, in that butt cheek. Good. Hold it down. Pull your core in, arms out, knee up. Ready? Come up and lower. Up and lower. Exhale, inhale. If you can get that rhythm of your breath with your movement, it's priceless. They talk a lot in yoga about aligning your breath with your move, and it's so helpful. Inhale, exhale. You always want to exhale on the exertion, on the hard part. Good. I love the hearts. Thank you, guys. And if you're not tapping, I hope you're doing these with me. Okay, torso pull down, open the heart. Open the heart, yeah. All right, hand on your hip. Lift that left arm up. So find some separation in your rib cage and in your hip flexor. Right there. Woo. Right around that hip, you should feel that. If you're sitting in cars, at the desk, hopefully not too much on the couch, you're going to get really tight here. Good. And turn to the side. Hip stretch, yes. Yes, I am. Okay, bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. Straighten that back left leg. Open the arms if you can. If you fall, it's okay. It's okay if you get wobbly. Just come back. Your body is learning. Whew. Bring it in. Stand all your weight on your left leg. Bring your right heel to the floor. Sit your hips back. Hands on your thigh. How we doing, guys? Deep breath in. As you exhale, point that toe. Pull the hips up a little higher. And you're stretching this leg, right? So you're stretching your right leg. So you want all your weight on your left. You never want to put pressure on the muscle you're stretching because it wants to relax. We can take that as our analogy, right? Don't put pressure on people when they need to relax. Okay, we're going to switch legs. Okay, right leg back. Come down. Push all your weight through that left heel. And you'll see I'm wobbly on this side. I've had so many injuries. Anybody out there have injuries? My balance is not the same, so I always have to work a little harder on this leg to get my balance. And that's just life, you know. I didn't really want surgery, so I do a lot of exercises to strengthen the muscles around something that's injured so I can still move. All right, lift the knee. Come up and lower. Up and lower. Bad knee surgery. Yeah, so are you limited in your movement? How does it feel now? Oh, see, I told you my balance. I have so much scar tissue in there. Exhale. But we'll do a ton of leg workouts that will modify so that there's always something you can do. Hang in there with me. Give me your feedback on pains, injuries, and we'll give you workouts you can do. I promise. All right, arms up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Lift the heart. Oh, feel how good that is. Now, really, the key here is to straighten that back leg. If you really straighten it and give it power, you'll have balance and a better stretch. Hands on your hip. Lift up. So not just over, because if you lift over, your hip points out. You want to keep that hip where it is. Lift up and then reach over. It's those little things that make all the difference. Yeah. You guys can do screenshots, share on Twitter. Make sure people know, because so many of us don't get the instruction. I've been a fitness instructor and trainer, but most of what I love is the fitness instructions, because people don't know. Deep breath in, exhale, point the toe, lift the hip. For over 15 years. And I feel like a lot of times I had to modify a lot with my ankle injury. Yeah. And let me know how you're feeling now. Are you wobbly? Because I broke my ankle when I was 17. And some things just become like, weaker over time, and you got to always do more to strengthen. All right, roll those shoulders back, deep breath up. All right, you guys ready? Whew. All right, so if you're sharing, thank you for sharing. We're going to that was our warm-up. I know, but you got to do it. Dedicate a few minutes. Your body will thank you for the long run. You want to use your body for the long run. All right, we're going to move on to our cut, which is all about the chest. So I feel power in my weightlifting gloves. So do what works for you. You can use weights or not. Let me know if you guys have weights in your house. And we're going to do a little bit of a flip-flop between your back and your belly, okay? So come down. Are you able to share on Twitter? I'm having problems. Somebody mentioned that last night. Was that you? Is that you, Max? I don't know. Can somebody tell Max if we're having problems sharing? Oh, yeah, balancing on an injured. Oh, it's tough. But, we'll do more. Maybe we'll do a workout just for legs for people who've had injuries, or preventing. Because there's so much muscle around it that if you can strengthen, it'll help you balance. Yeah, thank you. All right, you ready? Come on down to the floor. Can you guys still see? Come on down to the floor. And you can do these without weights to push, and you may think it's not going to do anything, but it is. All right, relax your head. Push up. If you do have weights, you can add that chest press. Make sure you're keeping the weights over your chest, not your head. If they're back here, you're going to put pressure on your shoulders. So lift them over the chest. And when you want to build up to 12 to 15. Now the key here is that you want your lower back down on that floor. If your back starts to lift, push that core down. So you're always working your core. All right, exhale on the lift. Inhale as you come down. 4 more. 3 more. 2, 1 more. Good. And then you can bring your hand behind your leg to help you up. We're going to flip. I missed it, sorry. All right, so we're going to flip. And I'm going to try to, oh no, then I lost my music. Forget that. We don't need to hear me, we need to hear the music. In therapy, knee strengthening for 2 therapists, they're awful. Oh, you have to find good physical therapists, right? You got to, because you got to find people who are going to help you, for sure. All right, so now you're going to come, we're going to do 1 knee back, 1 knee down, 1 leg back, okay? The trick here is do this in front of a mirror so that your back is straight. If it tends to round or drop, you're going to put some pressure on your back. So you want to engage that core so your back stays straight. And I only have 1 leg back, and you're going to come down and lift. Down, and you can kind of scoot that knee back to give you some room. Down, exhale. Now, I also have injured my hand at times, so I'm just a basket of injuries. So thank you for joining. I like to use weights sometimes to hold on to as my handles. So you can do this, puts a little bit less pressure on your wrists. Exhale on your lift. 1 more. Switch sides, other leg back. Come jump in with us. We did a warm-up. I hope you're warm. Drink that water. So you should start feeling this. Come all the way down. Back stay straight. Exhale. So we're practicing keeping those legs out. Good. Come up. What do we have to do in between our sets? Stretch it. So bring your hands back. Open the chest. How we doing, guys? How we feeling? So thank you for inviting followers. If you're not following me already, please definitely tap that to follow. Do you have bursitis and tendonitis from doing this for years? No, actually I don't. You know why? Because I'm a stickler for warming up and stretching and drinking my water and variety. So we do cut cardio core so that you don't do the same thing too frequently. If you constantly do the same exercise, you probably are going to get sore and feeling kind of bad. Brittany's here. I can't say in the house, that's Jamila's. I'm going to give you one more. If you guys are next to a chair, next to a couch, anything stable that's not going to move, I got my lovely ottoman here. You can bring your feet up. Okay, get your hands directly under your chest so you feel stable. Core is nice and strong and tight. Pull that back straight. Hold it up. And you can just stay here. You stay here for 30 seconds. You're doing awesome for your core. We want to do a little bit more for that chest. So really engage the palms. Inhale down. Exhale up. Ready? Inhale down. Exhale up. Use your core. It's not just your chest. Ooh, I should have put my hair up. Down. Exhale. We got 4 more. 4. Come on, guys. Let's do this together. 3. Exhale. 2. Push, push, push. 1 more. Big breath. Whew. How we doing? All right. Hopefully, I appreciate all the hearts and the taps. I also want you guys to do these. So if you guys trying these, Kayla, thank you for joining. Don't try this at home. Do try this at home. Do try this at home. Yeah, well, you know, and the strength comes a little bit at a time. So if you can hold it for 10 seconds. And then try, like we just did, on the floor. And I like keeping one leg back. It may feel a little awkward, but then you get your body comfortable with this. You get practice, you know? You get practice into this. Because a lot of the fear here is up here. It's not your body. And if you struggle, let me ask you guys, who struggles with push-ups? Anybody? Give me a yes if you struggle with push-ups. And I will tell you, I've had people in my classes who feel like, I can't do a push-up, I can't do a push-up. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal. A lot of it is your form. So you have to make sure your hands, when you're doing this, yeah, when you're doing this, make sure your hands are under your chest. Many people tend to, I'm going to show you, too many breaks, let's go. Sorry, I know, but I'm teaching. So many people do this, right? Or they do this. Oh, I can't even do it, it hurts my back. You have to get that form. All right, we'll get back to it. All right, you ready? Stay on the floor. We're doing our cardio. So hands under your chest and bring those knees up to your nose. So I'm going to give you cardio. You don't even have to stand up. Core's in. Now I want you to bring that knee towards your chin. So straight up. Now what's going to happen, as you see, your back is going to want to round. Bring it straight. Ready? Speed it up a little bit. Up, up, up. Woo! Exhale, up. Now slow it down. In. We got to get that cardio and get that heart rate going. All right. This time we're going to bring the knee across the body to the opposite shoulder. And a little faster. A little faster. Woo! 4 more. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How you guys doing? Are you wiped or what? Maestro, thanks for being here. Okay, so that was our cut. That was our cardio. Are you ready for our core? Yes? Yes? Are you ready for our core? Give me a yes. Because we got to do some core work here. Okay. All right, well, I was told to move on. She's like, enough instruction. Come on, let's go. I don't want to just be working. I want you to be working hard. I'm doing this for you guys. This is for you. Because we need to get out of our heads and start moving our bodies. Okay, so what shall we do for core? Well, while we have our weights, just lean back, hands on your hands behind you. Don't try to talk if you're, you should try to talk. All right, we got to limit that. Can we limit this? Can we keep the comments to exercising? Never criticize the instructor. You know what? It's so funny. So we just pull that core in. Don't let it pull. Don't let it collapse. One leg at a time. When I first started teaching, oh gosh, I was like, I don't know, 20, I forget how old I was, 23 or something. And I was like teaching a step class, both legs up, thank you. And I was like doing too many like knees on one side, and this girl, I felt like I was a comedian, and I had a heckler in the room, and she's like, "How many on this side?" Which you gotta respect, you know, because she just wanted to get her workout in. But it was hard to hear. You used to teach step, really? Oh my God, I love it. I still love step. But it made me better. You know, it did make me better. And I will say, I think I'm much better on cues than I ever was. I mean, I think a lot of people don't know how to cue exercises. But when I do, guys, I keep talking. That's the problem. All right, so we're going to do one more. Come to your side. And if you want, I like to use the weight as a handle because, like I said, I've hurt my palm a couple years ago. So I like to not put so much pressure on the wrist and the palm. Now, again, you want your wrist directly under your shoulders. Your hips are stacked, legs one on top of the other, right? And we're just going to keep your knees on the floor. We're going to lift the hips and down. Lift and down. So come on over, do these with me, where you're working the obliques, the muscles along the sides of your abdomens. Up. Okay, we got that. Now I want you to straighten the legs. Now this is a little bit harder. That's okay. And come up on your feet. Now lift those hips. Up. Up. Now I start to feel some of my shoulder, which means I got to get a little bit closer in so that my body is over the hand. Right? If you're way out here, you're going to feel it in your rotator cuff. You want to get a little closer and then lift up. 4. Woo! And then you should feel it here, like killer. And then if you're really bold, lift that arm and hold, hold, hold. Look up at your thumb. Woo! Oh my goodness. Come down and stretch. Other side, yes. We can't be uneven. So remember this. So you want your hand directly under your shoulder. The more we come out this way, the more pressure you're going to put on your little shoulder muscles. So get your entire weight over that. Hi. Oh, David. Maestro, are you cutting out? Could you keep joining? Or are you just giving a lot of hearts? All right, so lift up. So I got to start adding Halloween to my thing so we can get some bats going in here, right? I think we're coming up on the time. So we're lifting those hips up, working the side of the body. Whew. 2 more. All right. Actually, this one I think I may do on the floor. All right, now this time extend with that. Extend the legs and all the way up, up. And you can bring your hands on your hip if you want. Actually, it'll help you because we tend to collapse. You want to open straight and come down and lift, down and lift. So you're working the obliques, the sides of the body. Good, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. It's hard to stay stable. If you think this is easy, do it. Get down and do it. Look up at that hand. I'm sweating, guys. How about you? How about you? 2 more seconds. Give me a breath. Give me a big breath. And come down. All right, sit down. Bring that arm you just worked over the body. Stretch out those obliques. How we doing, guys? How you feeling? Do you want, we'll give you one more for, I can't wait to rewatch this. Thank you. And if you did miss, please watch replay. You can also follow me. Just tap that little guy for, follow Groove Anywhere. Yesterday's workout may still be up there if you need another one. We did butt and legs. So today we're working the chest. Like I said, I like to divide cut cardio core. So we do divide the parts of your body. You'll get so much more. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Virginia. We'll get so much more impact when you really focus on a smaller number of muscles in one workout. If you try to do the full body, it's hard to really get any of the impact. So if you feel like you're not getting the results you want, try to divide your workouts into chest day, back day, leg day. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You're the best. All right, so also, I'm doing some more programs. We're going to keep going. I'm doing some more programs, so follow me on Facebook, Groove Anywhere, so you can stay in the loop, and come to my website, sign up for my 7-day kickstart, because then you'll also get on my email list, so I have a lot coming for the rest of the year. All right, so I want to show you just a couple more moves for your shoulders and your triceps. Are you guys ready for that? Are you up for triceps? I want a little bit of like, yeah, we want this. You want this? All right, I'm going to bring you a little further down on the floor so you can see. Awesome. Amy, do it on replay, but don't hurt yourself. April, you're back. Okay, so come down on the side. I know we did these in bed. But hey, Tessa, I want to show you another way to do these. Okay, so you're on your side. Absolutely. And you're going to bring that bottom arm across the chest. And if you know a move and it looks familiar, good. I want you to learn these. I want these to become familiar. Your hand is in front of your shoulder. So notice your middle finger doesn't go any higher than your shoulder. It's right there. Palm down. Push as hard as you can. Push yourself up and then come down. So exhale up, inhale down. Okay, so now if you lean back, you won't feel this. You got to lean a little forward and push, and you're going to work your tricep. It's a great exercise, especially if you don't have weights. You know, who has weights in their house? Some of us do, right? Do you guys have weights? I'm kind of curious because I'd love to do more weight workouts with you, but if you don't have weights with you, you can use your body weight, right? So if you put all of your body weight into your palm and push, that muscle's got to work crazy hard. First time I've seen that exercise. Oh, good. It is cool. No weights. Yes, I have dumbbells and kettlebells. Oh, good. All right, so we'll do a variety. So that's why, yeah, this one is so easy. Like we did this one getting out of bed. If you guys saw my getting out of bed workout, tons of weights. And then do you use them? Because I'm going to give you plenty of moves to use them. Do you see the tricep right here? That's what you're working. So you push hard and you get up. Woo! I'm telling you, do 12 to 15 of those, stretch, and do 3 sets. You're going to feel it. Now bring the arm over your head, grab your elbow, and then gently push the elbow against the hand. Exhale, and you're going to stretch that muscle. Woo. So that, do these, you know. And, you know, some people feel like it's hard. Do you guys feel like it's hard to get definition in the arms? I have so many, especially women, men and women, but a lot of women struggle with this. Have to get going. Have a great one. Thanks, Brittany. Thanks for joining. Palm down. Push through the palm. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now really push your body weight. You have to kind of mentally push through that palm, and that's going to make that tricep work really hard. So you don't need crazy difficult exercises. The reality, I hate to say, you just got to do them, right? People want to say it's so hard. The hard part is getting started. The hard part is showing up. The hard part is being willing to do something that either you haven't done before or you think you already know. You're like, I've done this, you know, look, I've been working out for years. There's still things I'm learning. And if I join somebody else's workout, it's new to my body. You know what I mean? Like it's different, and anything different is going to help you grow. Muscles and in life, right? Anything new and different is going to feel a little harder. It's going to help you grow. All right, so those are our triceps. One more cardio. So come down again, hands under your chest. Bring those knees up to your chin. Up, back is straight. You ready? A little faster. Trainers need trainers. Absolutely. I was just watching a scope yesterday, and somebody was talking about therapists, and like as if therapists don't have problems. Come on. Why do you think they do it? Knees to the opposite shoulder, right? We all need each other because none of us are done. None of us are perfect. We're all a work in progress. And the best thing we can do is keep working, keep showing up, keep learning the things, and be willing and open and humble to what we don't know. I think it's harder for me to flatten my stomach. I love how you say it's harder for me as if it's hard, not harder for anybody else. Well, you know, I will say also, deep breath up. The whole stomach thing, April, I love you, is that, I mean, who doesn't struggle with feeling like I have a body part that's a little bit harder to see? Yes, so these things are full body. Let's work out while we talk. All right, one more time. Lean back, and we're gonna bring one leg at a time. Is that whether it's your core, your abdominals, it's your arms. If you want to see definition, you got to do a few things, right? One, you got to bring your hold on to those weights. We're gonna twist over and over. Now keep that core. Your hip is gonna want to come off the floor. Keep it down. If you want to see the muscle and the definition, you got to, one, it's just like you're doing. You got to do the strength training because that's going to build your muscle, boost your metabolism. Two, you got to do the cardio, keep your heart healthy, circulation, and make it look, and well, keep doing it, and burn your fat. And then you do have to have foods in your body that are, now if you can lift one leg while you're doing this, or lift two. You also need the foods that are strengthening you, and the amount of foods. And look, I'm a volume eater, I get it. But for me, what's helped a lot is adding fat and protein to my food plan, and having less of anything in a bag. Like anything in a bag for me is hard. And that's the stuff that bloats me, that hides a lot of it. So, I hear you though. Thank you for joining. You came right in time for our stretch. But I hope you will watch on replay. Can you give me your name? I don't know if I saw your name. Okay, so how are you guys feeling? How are you guys doing after that? Do you feel good? Do you feel like you got a little bit of your workout in here? I hope. Yeah, nothing is a one-shot deal, right? It's all a little bit of a work in progress. I'm thinking if I can move you up so you can see better. I'm going to move you one more time. Hang in with me, guys, because this is the nice part we get to do, is the stretch. That's the nice part, is the stretch. Let's see if this works. Okay, so if you missed any of it, that's okay. You can do this right with us now. I'm going to turn this up. How often are you on? It's a great question. Thank you for asking me these things, because I get so forgetful. All right, put one hand out, another arm up. So, I do workouts in the morning, around 9:30-ish Eastern Standard. We're changing the clock soon. That makes me sad. And then in the evening, hello, 600. I can see your face, but I cannot remember your name. I'm so sorry. Other arm up. Push your hip down. And then come down. Protein shakes, or is a natural source of protein best? Well, so I think that it's great to, hands behind you, open the chest. The more you can get from natural sources, the better. And if you are going to have protein shakes, take a little bit of time to read the ingredients, because you want to make sure you're having from natural sources and few chemicals. Hands on the floor. And to answer your question, we do workouts in the morning, but then in the evenings we do a lot of fit tip conversations about food, body, feelings, emotions. Inhale, exhale a little bit lower. So, shake out, like, people are asking about shakes and Shakeology. You gotta do what works for you. My feeling is that there was a time in my life where I didn't feel like I had a healthy enough relationship with food, so I had to use some shakes and supplements. And I'm over the years, I've become more comfortable of learning what works for me and what works for my body. And sometimes if I have, I know, you never know what good. I'm trying to be more consistent though, Max, morning and evening. All right, one more time, bring those legs down. The shakes that I do have, actually, we're going to post our smoothie. My sister was here doing a smoothie recipe, and it was all, organic and natural greens, and she is so good at this. I don't know if she put chia, she put hemp, like all these good things. So if you're going to have something, my feeling is have as natural as possible, because that's what your body knows. Like, let it work for your body. And if you're going to have something, if you are going to have something like a shake or a supplement, try to get it natural. There's certain chemicals and ingredients like maltodextrin, as an example, does awful things. It's usually on things that say low fat or sugar, alcohol. That stuff, at least for me, killed my stomach. I mean, it's just not meant to be in a person. So I think the more natural foods you have, the more likely your body is going to be on your side and help you digest it so it can get out of your body, And would you guys like a scope on food? Would that be helpful, a little bit on food planning and organizing meals? Could you let me know? I would love to hear that feedback. I don't put you on any plan. Like, I don't work that way. There's no diets, there's no scales. This is about living your life in an amazing way, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I really thank you for being here today and doing a cardio core workout with me dedicated to your chest and triceps. I know, but you know what? Our relationship with food can change so that we can have life and other people in it, which is such a gift. So please, bring that genuine soul here. GrooveAnyWords.com. So yes, please, guys, take a screenshot if you don't have time to type that. Just take a screenshot so you have it later. I would love for you to come give me your feedback and share with me your thoughts, because you're special, and each of us struggle in our own way. And I'm here, you know, after decades of working with people, want to give you some solutions that are going to work for you.